Hi everyone, how's it going? I'm DK.
I'm Rizzo.
And I'm Zero, and today in Anime Reaction, watch the 9th episode of Shuumatsu No Izetta.
If you want to check out our reaction to the 9th episode of Izetta the Last Witch, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga, and don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching. So, I thought this episode was better than we have been getting from this series recently.
Actually, good story.
Definitely more of what I expected from this series. Kind of a military drama based off of magic.
This episode went a long way into explaining quite a few things, like how Sophie could just curb stomp battle,
and how Reich knows everything.
And well,
just about.
It went a good way towards explaining that, but there's still just a little bit that it's like, you really shouldn't know that level of detail. You know. Also, how he got his hands on the other half of the magic stone is kind of a question mark. I assume that his family had it, and it was in that same storehouse, but
yeah, but how they got it?
It still would have. It still would have been nice to explain some of that.
Found it in the river. What are you, Bilbo Baggins?
But yeah. So basically, it shows Fine and her entourage escaping the castle.
Yeah, because
via a secret corridor escapeway.
Well, of course, it's not a castle unless you have a secret escape route.
Yeah, actually, that doesn't bother me at all. Like, makes perfect sense.
Yep.
Look it up. And then basically, apparently, only the royal guard knew about it. Well, I would assume more the royal guard and the royal family, but...
And Reich, because Reich knows everything.
And Reich. Because Reich knows everything. Hell, that was probably in that fucking book, too.
He probably has Fine's 3 measurements, for all we know.
Right.
Reich knows all.
Reich knows everything. But they escaped to a bunker that apparently Fine's family had.
Ancient...
Yeah, for generations.
Apparently, they had brutalist architecture back in the Middle Ages.
Yeah, and reinforced concrete.
Right.
I can only assume that it's
been rebuilt.
Yeah, it's been rebuilt and remodeled and upkept very well by the royal guard and the royal family.
In total secrecy. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try hiding a construction project like that anywhere nowadays.
Right. Then we also see Hans and a bunch of soldiers and the royal guard and a couple of suicidal pilots. This basically, they're on the battlefield where Izetta got captured, and they make a kind of last-ditch effort to try to rescue her because they know that without her, they're fucked. So basically, a pilot comes in, does a couple strafing runs, gets shot down, crashes into the truck that was nearby.
It creates a diversion.
Yeah, it creates a diversion. They rush in. Hans gets Izetta. They talk way too much, which pissed me the hell off. Pissed us all the hell off.
We're just like, come on, get on with it. That's probably the worst example of talking being a free action I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Whereas in that situation in real life, it'd be like, okay, this is what's going to happen. We're going to run in. You guys are going to provide security for me so that I can get Izetta, and then I'm going to book it.
Yeah, the moment I get her loose from those chains, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell, I might not even get her out of the chains.
Yeah, I might just straight pick her up and run.
Yeah.
I might just try to get rid of the chains while I'm on the run.
Yeah. Either that or wait until at least I'm in the forest.
Yeah. Not just stand around for a good, 10, 15 seconds talking about it while the bullets are still flying. Yeah, no.
I don't know if you ever... I don't know if... I don't think I've done PvP on stream, but Yeah, you don't stop moving. Period. Dot. End of story. Like, that's kind of rule number 1 when it comes to first-person shooters, and kind of rule number 1 here. Don't stop moving.
Still, target is an easy target.
Yes.
Quite.
But they managed to avoid what honestly should have happened to them, and they get Izetta back to the bunker.
A small group actually did get captured, though.
Oh, well, yeah, it does show a group that gets captured, but...
Yeah, we were kind of surprised that the Germanians offered quarter to them.
But the main point is Hans gets away and gets back to the... probably Hans and the Royal Guards women that were there.
Of course. The ones that matter.
Still kind of weird to bring this up at this point, but it still kind of bothers me that the entire Royal Guard is nothing but women. Given the setting.
The former Archduke probably wanted it that way.
Probably, but it's still kind of weird, I guess.
At least they're well trained.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're honestly the best fighters in Ildstadt, but
yeah,
it's still just a little bit bizarre, especially given the setting.
I just blame it on the former Archduke being a perv. Yeah. I mean, if you want a bunch of people sticking to you like glue 24/7, 365,
might as well be a bunch of hot chicks.
Exactly. Hot chicks who can kick ass.
But yeah. They get back. Izetta, I guess, was in a coma for like a month.
Damn.
Yeah. And then when she wakes up, they find that she can't walk.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of important.
Yeah, kind of a hamper to the whole, freedom fighting effort.
But
so I actually wonder if it was the fall, or because I did mention in the last discussion how the constriction was really well done, for as pervy as some might think of me for saying that, but there was a lot of like grinding, and I heard snaps. Like it seriously sounded like something popped, something broke. So I wonder if that happened.
Well, as Aussie Reviews would probably say, she definitely booked her ticket to destination fucked.
Pretty much.
I mean, yeah, took a hell of a tumble, then got strung up like Marlin, and then just, yeah, she didn't have a good day.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not at all. So.
But yeah, then we get a little portion where we see that the magic stone that Sophie has drains a witch's life force in what's the word I'm looking for?
In conjunction with
well, yeah, more in
it's witch's life in exchange for the magic.
Yeah.
In exchange for the magic of the land it's sucking magic from.
Well, yeah, more powerful magic too.
And
far more powerful than the witch could handle herself.
And it appears that when it sucks magic from a land, it's more or less permanent.
Yeah.
So
that actually kind of confused me a little bit, I guess. Or I guess I wasn't expecting it, I should say.
Yeah.
Not confused. But yeah, that's actually quite interesting that it's a permanent thing, that it sucks all the magic from the land. But we see her basically just standing and gathering magic, and then she puts a little piece of magic in the nose cone of a bunch of not V2 missiles, and shoots, and so they can be shot across the channel and destroy not London and not Great Britain. Londonian.
That
scene was chilling.
Yeah, no, that scene was epic, and that scene was awesome.
It was, yeah, it's definitely straight out not Nazi propaganda. Just, everything flying off. You got the officers standing proud and everything. It's an impressive, terrifying sight.
Yeah, also we find out that apparently Barrickman's done such a good job that he's actually intimidated the Kaiser, and so the Kaiser gives him a promotion and basically tells him to go away.
Yeah. And according to Captain Badass, who makes another appearance, Berkman too has booked his ticket for Destination Fucked.
Yeah, basically he says that most people who get on the Kaiser's bad side don't last 2 months.
Well,
so it's kind of interesting. I'm kind of wondering where they're going with that. Like, is he going to like try to depose the Kaiser, or
he has the knowledge and the influence to attempt to do so.
Yeah.
How?
Or I wonder what's his actual loyalty to
Ooh.
not Germany.
True.
Because his type of character strikes me as one of those who's more in it for the discovery, for the research, rather than being in it for like nationalism or anything like that.
Yeah, well, if the Kaiser's going to get in his way, then he has pulled over the occult warehouse, and he has Sophie. Really. So. Yeah. Good old enemy infighting.
Yep.
Downfall of any great evil empire.
And then another thing that it shows in here that's based off of real history is the Kaiser talks about after the Allies give up, then he's going to invade not Russia, which would be in violation of a peace treaty that not Germany and not Russia have, which very much mirrors what happened in reality during World War II.
Yep.
Where,
they decided to...
Germany, broke the peace treaty with Russia.
If only they waited a few more months and not attacked in winter.
Well, actually, they didn't attack in winter. They attacked during the
lasted
summer. It just lasted too long.
Right.
Then they got caught in Russia in the winter.
They had the whole lot. How many? Like several million?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the thing about Russia is they had a lot of people, so they could just we'll throw another million.
Reminds me of how I play Civilization. Horrible leadership score, but it's fun. Oh god, I just compared myself to Stalin.
Anyway, and then we also get a bit where there's Fine and Reich and Bianca talking, where Reich basically divulges how he knows so much, which is to say that his family was deeply connected with what actually happened in the events of the Legend of the White Witch. And so they have intimate knowledge of what happened and recorded it in basically their family record, which is a diary.
And they have more than that. The other half of the magic stone.
Called it.
Yep, totally.
Yeah, when you saw that it was cracked in half, you knew that Izetta was going to get the other half.
Yeah, and when you saw the bag with the diary in Reich's desk, there you go.
It's definitely an interesting question. I think we mentioned it on the in between. How did Reich actually? How did Reich's family come across the actual stone?
Yeah, I'd like to know more about Reich's family. I think. So I'm going to go back again. This would be so much of a better series if they gave it 2 cores.
Agreed.
Because there's just so much that they kind of go, oh, they just know about it.
Or they could have at least gotten rid of that stupid rice slit Bianca
episode.
Yeah,
made that whole plot maybe half an episode, maybe a B plot.
A plot and B plot. Make it about Berkman and his time in Division 9, and then Reich and how his family was involved in the Legend of the White Witch.
But yeah, obviously Izetta wants to keep fighting.
Obviously, kind of hard to do that though when you can't get out of bed.
Yeah.
And trust us, we know a lot about not being able to do what you want when you can't get out of bed.
And and then Reich offers her the other half of the stone.
So, perhaps a little bit of healing magic is in order.
Yeah, my only problem with that is that they haven't shown any healing magic in this series.
Everything's fine with magic.
I want my magic to have rules, damn it.
The plot demands it.
Rules!
But unfortunately, story trumps rules.
Anyway, yeah, so
that's where we are.
On to my weekly bashing of Elvira and Latte.
And
they unfortunately made it out of the castle.
There's always next week.
I just thought it was kind of amusing. So I understand that why Elvira made it out of there, because she was in that meeting that Fine was in.
Mm-hmm.
But Fine mentions when they're running through the secret passage that she had to leave everybody else who was basically not in that meeting, who was in the castle, all the retainers and whatever.
Yeah.
Except, I guess it was important enough to go find Latte, whatever the fuck her name is.
The token lolly.
Yeah, the token lolly. I guess it was important enough to find her and bring her along.
Because we can't have females dying in this series.
We can't have named characters with more than 2 lines of dialogue dying in this series.
I'm not even asking for her to die. I'm just wondering why they found it important enough to go find her while she was doing her duties and bring her along when they were escaping the castle, but not to tell anybody else. Hey, we're getting attacked. You should probably follow.
Right? Just bring everyone along.
Like as you're running towards the exit, evacuation! Come on, evacuate! Let's go! Follow me! Let's go!
Yeah.
How fucking hard is that?
And just maybe have one person just to close the door at the last minute.
Because they had Reich, Bianca, Fine, Lot, Elvira, and about 3. I want to say 3 royal guards.
Not to mention that old general guy too.
Yeah.
Otto.
And I think a doctor or 2 maybe. I don't know.
But basically, Fine.
There was an entourage, but yeah, it's more like either you have to leave all the people, all the maids and everything, or you bring them all along. Instead, they chose the one that they wanted to bring and then said, fuck all the rest of you. Basically.
It's a very bad detail.
We'll leave all the rest of the maids to get captured and raped. And killed, probably. So,
I'm not sure if Sophie would allow anything other than get killed.
Yeah, probably not.
No, she really hates Ildstad.
As Reich said, she was shown no mercy to Izetta and less mercy to us.
Yeah.
And actually, and we saw the general up in the bunker in Candenberg. Yeah, epic bonus balling, by the way.
Not sure what kind of what was that? What was that stone thing?
Oh, that concentrated magic.
It was like anemium or something like that.
Yeah, the German. Yeah,
whatever they named it.
Try to give it.
But yeah, she just drops a little drop right down, and basically it's like dropping a Moab.
Mm. Yeah.
It's not quite a nuke,
but
it's like dropping a shitload of conventional explosives there. And speaking of nukes, we see that Not Germany is researching how to make a magic nuke.
Or something of the sort.
Magical WMD. Weapon of magical destruction.
Anyway, so yeah, I think that's about it for this one.
Pretty much.
So let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
But that's gonna do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo.
See you next time.
Go ahead and click on my face to go to our most recent Otaku Saga Talks.
Click on my face to go to Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the waifu to subscribe to Otaku Saga and check out our new and improved Patreon page.